What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksandGamers.com, and this Christmas was not very merry for the woke NBA, as they saw a disastrous ratings collapse on Christmas. What should be an incredible ratings day, and historically has been an amazing day for the NBA, no one was tuning in to watch them this year. And how can you blame them? After last year, where we saw, in an unprecedented move, the NBA doubled down on social justice, doubled down on woke virtue signaling, Black Lives Matter on the floor, social justice statements on their backs, kneeling during the national anthem, honoring thugs and criminals and holding them up as heroes. That's what the NBA was all about last year, and they wanted you to know that if you don't agree with it, they don't want you to watch. Well, it turns out no one is watching. Even though they've done everything they can to distance themselves, the NBA owners freaked out. Adam Silver freaked out, said, listen, we're not going to do the social justice stuff this year, guys. It turns out people don't forget quite that quickly, do they? Take a look at these ratings from Christmas Day. Again, what is historically an incredible day for NBA ratings. Look at this. NBA Hoops WWE Friday Night SmackDown on top. And at times, more people watched Friday Night SmackDown on Christmas than they did the fucking National Basketball Association. That's how pathetic this is. Santa had a brand new bag for Friday Christmas night network ratings, and it was a mixed offering, not unlike the gifts around the Christmas tree. The National Basketball Association's day-long celebration of sports led the demos, scoring a 1.1 and a 3.74 million total audience for its hours-long programming for ABC and ESPN. That's the good news. 3.74, you might think, if you have no idea what you're talking about, you might think that seems like a lot, when in reality, especially compared to past performances, that is absolutely fucking pathetic. That's the good news. The bad news is that it's down massively from past performances. In a season where the NBA is trying to lure back fans who were turned off by last season's overt politics and the less stimulating bubble version of the sport, it shows there's a lot of ground to make up. And indeed, there is. So keep that 3.74 million number in mind, because it is absolutely pathetic, especially when you compare it to everything. And I know you've already got your excuses built in. I know if you're one of the people that comes here to try to defend the NBA, you're going to say, well, there was also an NFL game on head-to-head. Yeah, there certainly was. Don't worry, we have numbers to back up why this was so much worse than that. Take a look at these numbers. Average NBA Christmas ratings, viewership, 2001 till, and it says current, but this is a little bit of an older article, 2018. Take a look at this. In 2018, the average 5.883 million, which is over 2 million more people than we're watching now. A 40% drop almost in ratings. That is what we're talking about. Now, you go back to 2019, it's not on this chart. It was a little lower than it was in 2018, but still 2 million people. Over 2 million people. That's what number we're talking about that they have lost. The viewers that they have lost. And if you want to argue, if you want to make some bullshit argument about head-to-head against the NFL, then look no further than 2017, where there was a game that went right up against Monday Night NFL Football. But guess what? 5.1 million. Still over 5 million people averaging. 1.5 million off the numbers we have now. This is absolutely pathetic for the NBA. They should be ashamed that WWE, again, is beating them at some point in ratings. That is shameful for the NBA, which should be the second biggest league in this country, who has decided to turn off so much of their audience. If you thought it was just isolated to the bubble, no, you're wrong. If you think it's because it went up against the NFL, no, I'm sorry, you're wrong. These ratings are a disaster for the NBA, who hasn't even been that overt in their messaging. They have soured their audience. Adam Silver let people like LeBron James drive everyone away from the NBA. He was complicit in it, letting these people tell everyone else that they're trash if they don't think the way they do. If you don't praise these criminals, you're trash. If you're not okay with us kneeling for the anthem, you're trash. We don't need you. That's what they said to everyone. And everyone reciprocated by turning off their television and no longer supporting them, their league, or their sport. That is what we are seeing happening right now. And these Christmas ratings are proof. We're sitting here in a time where there's some people that aren't even allowed to go be with anyone that they love right now because of these ridiculous lockdowns. And still, they can't get people to tune in and watch the NBA. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Make sure you smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.